Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today you join me where I'm back in my RS3. I've arrived back from Japan and we're back with a bang because today I'm heading to Mercedes-Benz Guildford for a very good reason, because while I was away, one of the most hotly anticipated cars has been dropped right in front of our very eyes, and that is the Mercedes AMG C63S. My channel originated from a Mercedes A45. That's basically where a lot of you guys came from. And not only that, I've had the A35 and I also had the A45S, and I wanted one to get back in my garage. I've been umming and ahhing of a few different cars such as the E63, you name it, but the C63 has been one I've never done, and we're doing it. Let's get an early order in, because that is going to be a great bit of kit and a drag race king and content which we can just have a hell of a lot of fun with. So let's get cracking to Mercedes-Benz Guildford and have a good day. Right, I've just got out of my RS3. It needs a serious clean. Looks a little bit wrong parked at Mercedes in an RS3, so I hope I don't offend anybody. But yeah, being on the road for ages and a dusty car park doesn't help things along. So what we're going to do, we'll have a little look at the cars at Audi, and we'll have a look at the cars that are here at Mercedes as well. There's a couple of really nice things, and this is very fitting for today's video of ordering a new C63, because we have the older one here. I loved these cars. I'm sure loads of people watching this video, this will bring back memories. These were insane and still are insane. I love them. They still have so much presence and looks. I love all the carbon that you get on the back as well, but they were just insane, weren't they? Oh, and if we walk a little bit this way, here we go everybody, there's cars galore. What we have is a very nice G-Wagon. Love it in satin black. This might give me ideas for my C63. Maybe we get one and satin PPF it or whatever. There's a few different options on what we can do. We have an SLS which is just there, and what we have is, this brings back even more memories as well, because I obviously used to own the A45S. It's such a good car and genuinely one of the best cars I have ever owned. It really was insane. I shouldn't have sold it when I did. I would still be able to sell this car today for more money than I paid for it. How about that? 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line. But anyway, they are very cool, and maybe that blue will give me ideas for the C63 as well. But it is mad, isn't it, that the cars 2 or 3 years ago that I bought, A35, A45, all of those sorts of cars, when I sold them when I didn't actually lose money on them then. I would actually make money on them, I'm pretty sure, 3 years later. I mean, we didn't predict what was going to happen, did we? And now, since we're at Audi next door, let's have a little look at this SQ8 in this lovely gold. What is that? Is it gold? Is it orange? We don't know. But that is lovely. Look, one's leaving. That's a Q8. Still looks flipping awesome. And then we have an RS7 in a very nice blue colour. So that's got lots of presence. Love that. And then baby, I'm still obsessed. I still think the RS3 to this day is like one of the best road cars you can buy, genuinely, because when I see another one in a different colour, I'm like, it's still so flipping good. And that is lovely. I just love the RS3. Brilliant. Sportback, obviously my Sportback is no longer, so that is a bit of a shame. And then let's have a look in here, what we have. But that is an R8 rear wheel drive. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure you check out Car Vertical. It is a complete game changer. I have it on my phone right here, and if you are worried that your car's been in an accident, etc., you're not sure on its car's history, make sure you check out Car Vertical, because it really is a complete game changer. Stolen vehicle check, what we can see here, always want to check the mileage. But damage, we have an issue. But the photos. So this car has been in a really bad accident, everybody, and you wouldn't have known if you didn't have Car Vertical. So make sure you check out, get signed up to Car Vertical, long-term partners of the channel. Go. Right, back onto Mercedes, everybody. We have an A35, and genuinely, I paid, what did I pay for my A35? I swear it was like 35 grand. Now they are 43. How many miles has this one done? 12,000. GLA 45, which reminds me of very much of my A45 days. I was actually really tempted to get a GLA 45. And we have an EQC. See a lot more of these around, don't we? So we have another C43, which is just here. Little look what we have in here and find out more information and get an order in on the new C63. Right, let's check out what we got inside here. I'm just about to speak to the sales guys and I'm very, very excited about finding out more information on the C63. So we're going to see that in a second, but what we have here, this is an absolute flipping beast, a GLE 63S 135. This will cost you, everybody, to buy one of these. 135. Wow. But it is a mega bit of kit, isn't it? They're beasts. It's got all the new interior and everything. Oh, it does as well. Look at all the dash. Very, very cool. 135 though. It's a lot of money. What you can buy for 135? New Range Rover, SVR, and put £30,000 in your back pocket. New Range Rover Sport. That's a lot, but it's a beast, very much a beast. And then what we also have here is a G-Wagon in satin black as well, so very, very cool. I'm getting ideas, everybody, about the satin black. It must be a sign telling me. And unfortunately, it's a dying breed of V8s, because on the theme of today's video, it is no longer, really. It's a dying breed, which is sad. It is sad. Okay guys, I have got exciting news. We've bought the new C63S and it is coming to the garage. Give me a couple of minutes, and what's going to happen is I'm going to be talking you all through the car. I want to show you overlays and things and stats and you name when we get home. But the exciting news is a C63S, the all new one, is coming to my garage. I have placed a deposit on the car, and that means that I am pretty much one of the first people from this dealership to be getting one of those cars. That's basically all we can do at the moment, and now we just literally wait for more news. When I can spec it, that will be coming in about 8 to 12 weeks. And I think the biggest question on this is, when will you be getting it? Because obviously it's literally just been announced, and yes, that's pretty much why I've got an order in on one. That's the R8 leaving. I think the safe bet here is summer next year we will start to see C63s on our roads. I personally have gone for the saloon. Like I say, I've not had a chance to spec it yet. The moment I'm allowed to, we'll come back down, we'll spec it. I want to do something a little bit different, but we'll see on that close to the time. But I just wanted to bring something like that. It's a beast. I know it's a little bit controversial with the V8 situation, but it will still be a very, very good car. I can't wait till summer next year. But let's step now into my flat and we can have a little look and some of the fun stats of the all-new C63. So let's have a look at this incredible all-new C63. I cannot wait to get mine, but doesn't it just look insane? I've gone for the saloon because I think personally it looks better in my eyes. V8 lover, I'm sure you are going to slowly be convinced by this. I do like the Estate, which is directly in front of us, but I've had too many Estate cars with the RS6, etc., that I've chosen the saloon. But let's run through some stats of this car. So it's a 2-litre 4-cylinder that replaces the V8. It's also the first ever plug-in hybrid on a C63. This produces 680 brake horsepower and 1020 newton meters of torque. The part which completely sold me with this car as well is the 0 to 60 is 3.4 seconds. I personally am used to the AMG A45S, and this is the same engine which is in the A45S at 420 rough brake horsepower. This has been made to 470 rough brake horsepower. So it's a tuned up version of the A45S engine. For me, the design is incredible as well. You get flared wheel arches. The front of the car is also slightly longer than the standard Mercedes C-Class to make room for the cooling system. And V8 lovers are not going to be happy, we know this, but also the car with its 470 brake horsepower produces 204 brake horsepower extra with a rear mounted motor, which is borrowed from the Mercedes GT 4-door. And this is why it makes a whopping 680 brake horsepower and 1020 newton-meters of torque. That is 170 brake horsepower more than you get in a BMW M3. And it's enough, like I mentioned, to launch the car in 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. It does weigh 2,111 kg. That is 400 kg more than the old car. And if you fancy taking this around the track, which I will do many times, you can select rear wheel drive mode only, so you will be producing a hell of a lot of smoke. And for me, a big selling point as well is the interior. I love an experience of a car, and this with its upgraded steering wheel, the dash, you name it, the bucket seats, it really is an experience and all fun at the same time. So all in all, what an incredible bit of kit this is. Let's talk about the price. It's coming, and 80 to 90,000 pounds is going to be the rough price of that car. I still need to do my final spec. We're going to do the whole specking thing and bring you guys on the journey of that car, and I just can't wait. We're going to drag race it, track it, and just make some fantastic content with it. And I know you guys love that sort of price range of car, and I think we can do a lot with it. But the spec's not final, so I need you guys to help me out. Get it in the comments what you think I should do on the spec. If there's a colour you think, just do that. Why not do something a little bit different apart from stealthing it out? You always do it with cars, and it's very boring. I mean, I didn't do it with the A35, and it was very yellow, but I'm not going to do yellow on this one, I don't think. But get the spec in the comment section, and I'll have a little look, and we will see what we can do. But exciting times, and wow. Summer, roll on. It might be here sooner, we don't know, but can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, comments down below. See you very soon.